Alright boys, thanks for coming down on a early cold Tuesday morning. We appreciate it. It means we can actually do this today and hopefully it's a bit of fun for you guys to play some rugby final. It is going to be full contact today, so if there's any injuries or can't do it and you haven't told me already, let me know or go steady and we'll just play it by ear. We're going to split you into teams first. If the forwards could just stand over to my right.
Max.
246.
That's fine.
245.
If we can, that's fine. If Joe and Sonny can swap over. You happy with that?
Yeah, you got the bibs.
Yeah. So, guys, if you go pop some bibs on for me.
Oh, bibs.
We got two people happy with scrum halves.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, two scrum halves. Jay, if you want to put a red bib on. And then it's just going to be split. Just
Hello, boys.
give you an extra back.
Yeah.
But they must stay wide. Is that an okay rule
Yeah,
to
it's
keep
fine.
in?
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Okay.
So, shall I have Max and Ash?
Yeah, you're Max and Ash.
Yeah, so do you want to go put a red bib on?
No, they're not having red bibs.
I don't know.
That's fine with them. Okay. Jack, if you put a red bib on.
Right.
Okay, you happy?
Yeah, you got 2 minutes?
2 minutes max.
Okay, guys, over here. Okay, guys. So we'll come a little bit. Okay, like I said, cheers for coming down. Everything is being recorded and obviously the mic can pick up pretty much everything you say, so if you guys can just refrain from swearing or being laddish. Okay, so does everybody see the white line just there? It's the football line. Yeah. So that's one touch line. The cone here is on the red line. That's the other touch line. Try line of the two white lines at the end of the pitch. Okay. So today's session, we're running a game. It's going to be 2 10-minute halves. Okay. But we're going to give you a session objective. So I'm going to give you a session objective. We've got a 9. Okay. It's all about first receiver and decision making from first receiver. So does everybody here know what a round and a blocker is? Yeah? So it's just a loop and a behind miss pass, okay? That's what I want to focus on today. It's about utilising the space, that's why I got an extra back. So it's all about decision making, okay, and me observing how your decision making is, using the space effectively, using what move you need to use to obviously score as many points as you can. I don't know what his is, okay, so his might be completely different. From a scoring point of view, for what I'm looking at, for every try we score, using a blocker or a round or using the right decision for the space, you get double points. Okay.
All that of 9, yeah?
Sorry? No, first receiver. So you're the 9.
Do you want like a 10 as a first receiver, or do you just want anyone to play?
You can. It's up to you guys. Okay. So I'm just looking at the first receiver. It doesn't matter whether it's the same person or whether it's a different person. If one of you is more confident at being a 10, you know, you've got more confidence with your handling, you know, one of the backs, then step yourself in at 10. But I'm just looking at how people react in that position. So it's not the player, it's the person looking up, and as a back you should all be able to do that anyway. Alright, does everybody understand the rules? Awesome. Diggers is going to be reffing. It is a bit of contact as well, so if you need to have your gum shields in, shin pads, yeah. Obviously you've got bad hip, if it gets too bad. You sure? Yeah, just keep us up to date, alright Max? Non-bibs, we're attacking down. I wasn't gonna allow kicking. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. We'll kick off start. Yeah. Sorry. You've been told his session objective. That's all right. Ben, are you joining in, are you? Yeah. All right, mate. Okay, so you're gonna be a non-bib. Yeah, right. We're playing in from the goal line, so the white line, up to the red line. Yeah. You'll see the cone red line.
What are we doing? This is a performance one. It's an actual rugby match.
Yeah, it's a game. Yeah. Are you going to be alright with your nose?
Yeah, mate.
Okay, so the session objective, mate. So it's not about scoring tries, it's about first receiver. So just don't fit in as first receiver.
Don't fit in?
Yeah. Don't fit headers, just be a forward. Okay, so don't join the back line, don't be first receiver. Okay? Good take.
Stay guard, here we go. Get some point. Yeah, Robbie, pick that up, Rob. Drive it in again. Medium, pick and go. Come short. It's all right. Pick and go. Yeah, inside. One-on-one's gone, boys. Go. Yeah, I've got blind. Yeah, hold on. I'll go.
Benno.
I like how much warm-up you've had. Benno, come on. No, he's not allowed to touch it.
Max, are you sticking at 10, yeah?
Go. Holding on! Back 10. Oh, wide. Go back and hit it in, ball retention. Someone come on. Yeah. Jake. Left. Left that then.
Right, forward. That's us! Eyeball! What?
That's in.
Hey, hang on.
Thank you, go.
Yeah, knocked on. See you later. Thank you, Beth.
Go back 10. On the line. We didn't help that, I was running big. Face up then. Mark's here, boys. That is on the line.
Smart. Forward. Thank you, Beth.
It's just me. Tim, I'll do talking, mate, alright? Yeah, stay away, get on there. Carry, Robbie.
That ball!
Yeah, come on.
Hit that side.
Here we tap and go. Go to the middle,
Boys, we ain't got a line.
Fucking it, someone back to cat. Yeah, man, can! You're right! Oh. Take me, yeah.
Yeah, see the video. Hey, look. Yeah, no. You're right. Alex. Come on, boy, carry on. You're alright, boy.
Good try. Can I just have a timeout, please, ref? Yeah, my team in? My team in? Give the ball to... Sorry. Just tap and go. It's fine. Okay, guys. Bit of feedback from you guys, just quickly. What's going wrong?
Ball retention.
Ball retention isn't good. What else?
Haven't run the play at all yet.
Haven't run a play at all? I'm just thinking, you haven't really had the ball, have you? No? Okay.
Around.
You have hit around, saw that. Okay, so let's maybe talk a little bit more in defence, but when we're going forward, okay, let's try and retain that ball as well. I think it's obvious what their plan is. They're trying to get that ball from the ruck, aren't they? They're contesting at the breakdown, they're keeping their own ball and stealing ours. Right, so we've got our backs, we've got more backs than them. Okay, so if we retain that ball, we'll have more backs than them. So we should beat them on the outside, but we need to keep that ball. Everyone good? Yeah. Everyone okay? Yeah. Injuries? You got run over, didn't you? Yeah.
I can take that.
All right. Cool. So let's just take that in, okay? When you're at the breakdown, be at the breakdown. You're there. You're in your strong base, but you're not there. Okay.
Right over it.
No. What I'm saying is that you're not. Your presence isn't there. So you're being there. You're getting yourself in a position, but any contact, you're just going back. Be there. Be at the ruck.
Yeah, hit, clean them up. Go right. Go right. Sonny!
Sonny, you look like a championship player. Red, back you come. Tee up.
Boys, get down. There you go, line.
Lydia, boys, come there. Alex.
Hands in right. Come. You got Asher.
Yeah, put up back. Yeah, lift.
It's a little bit quiet, isn't it, guys? You okay, Ben? Yeah, try there. Let's get them talking about it, yeah? Everyone's quiet, there's no talking, okay? Don't go in on your own, look for support. That's fine, but you need your team around you.
Yeah, sure. Fire that, hands on, hold on there, sir. Thank you. Be level. On me, boys, on me. Work on the ground, lad.
Communication, boys, is quiet. Talk.
Full attention. Go down, man. Okay. Pass more forward. Come here, boys.
Wide ball. Held up. That ball.
How long left on the clock, Diggs? How long left on the clock?
8:10.
Cal.
Last place, 7 seconds. Come. Up in.
Is that forward?
Okay, guys, non-bibs over here, please.
Callum,
Yeah,
you want us to have the pitch shortened a bit? Would you want it as it is?
that's fine.
We're keeping the same team.
Yeah, we come. Yeah, keeping the same team. All right, guys. Just run through a few things that you think are going well for you guys.
Rock's
Carring's
better
quite good.
after the talk.
Sorry.
Carring's, the actual carrying's quite good.
Okay.
Alright, I should steal the ball.
Yeah.
My boy.
Okay. Things you think you can, things you think you can improve on immediately.
Get into the ruck.
Forward get to ruck.
We're isolated. Talking as well.
Talking's a massive thing. It's quiet. I'm on the sideline. Can't hear anything. Right. Like you say, carrying's going well. I think Max broke for about 4 tackles. The chicks dodged through. Okay. You know there needs to be somebody on the shoulder. Okay. What we,
Tackle their man as well, boys.
yeah.
Fan out.
That comes from communication. Okay. One thing as well. What was my session objective? What did I ask you guys to do? First receiver,
Blocking rounds.
block of rounds, using the space. Because there's no communication, nobody knows what they're doing. They're going in. Okay. They're seeing a bit of space, but they're going in. No one's talking. Okay. I know no one here is a natural 10. Okay. But we all understand how to use space effectively. Yeah? Yeah?
Just get to the fucking ruck.
They're turning stuff out. They're overcommitting to the ruck. Okay, they're winning that ball. So theoretically, if you can get there quickly and pass the ball out quickly, there should be an overlap. Where you should be able to dominate using the space, using the speed. But you need to win the ball first. They are a big, heavy lump. Okay? Awesome. Anything else you guys think you can improve on?
When you're in defence, don't nibble in. But so many times the outside man's trying to come in.
Yeah.
It's just leaving 2-on-1s every time.
And how do you think that can be changed?
Don't nibble, just hit your man in front, just stay zonal.
Okay, so talking and knowing the structure. Decent, guys. Right, so we're going to be changing sides now. Right, so let's try and take what we've just learnt, okay, the observations, use it to try and score some more tries, all right? You can do whatever you want. If you're first receiver, it's your decision, mate. It's your decision.
If we're particularly going, I'd like to do a black one. So can you understand what I mean by that?
Yeah, like a also if he really is picking go, I'll meet him. Or push him through.
Yeah, on his shoulder. And that second man, I'd like to see him not just attaching and coming through, I want to see him pumping him through. So don't just hold on and fall over him, pump him through, and then you're good. You shouldn't need to really clear anyone unless there's immediate danger. You can then just go over and secure the ball and use him to support you. Be careful of being off your feet, but you're probably going to be allowed to be a bit more borderline on that because it's so quick and everyone sort of piles in. Does that make sense?
Yeah, boys, with that latching on,
Okay.
man, you've got more control.
It might be worth changing sort of one of the falls over. So when you guys are dominant, and it's looking really biased against for you guys, just because we're not getting any ball. So changing someone like Lev with Baggett, it might make it a little bit of a better contest. Or Sonny.
Are you still looking to get your play wide though?
Yeah.
Do you want to swap Sonny for Joe?
Yeah.
You have to re-explain all the
Yeah, that's fine.
things to him. Okay.
Yeah. Joe, do you want to swap with Sonny? Yeah. Just try and mix things up a little bit. Speak to Dan, find out what their session objective is. Okay.
And so, 10's the first, well, whoever's first receiver, working around then, to do blockers and rounds to get those points.
So you're going to step 9?
Okay, so it's decision making. It's using the space effectively and efficiently. Okay. So when I say efficiently, what do you think I mean by that?
Like using space efficiently.
Yeah.
Just don't cut space on the wing. I'm not sure.
Okay, yeah, sort of. Okay, so efficiently would be turning possession into points.
Oh yeah, okay, I see.
Yeah. So we're using the space efficiently. So if we've got masses of space on the wing, there's no point hitting up on the inside shoulder.
Yeah, make sure you've
Yeah.
got points like that. Yeah.
You got over.
So we've got an extra back, so we need to use that.
Yeah. I'm not
Cool.
Sure. God, Stu, you look so thin now. Different person. Make sure you secure the ball. Not off one's going. Obviously, being on that team just a minute ago, they got bigger forwards than us.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why we swapped over.
Taking into contact, a lot of us like bouncing about and going down really nicely. If you go down with the forward foot, it gives just more person a chance to smash over. If you go down backwards, we've got to retreat and try and generate enough power.
Diggs, you good to go? Yeah. Check, can you give Diggs the ball, please? Huh? Yeah, but I just don't want him having the ball. Can do, mate. I mean, I think I'm moving around a little bit to try and stay in the shot, but yeah, if you're bored. Organisational skills. Tom, do you want to join in? Yes, thank you. Okay guys, let's think. Look at where we are.
Go.
Dave, can I just have a timeout? Non-bibs. Just a quick one, and you come, just jogging it in. Jogging in. Awesome, scored a try. Used a couple of blockers, a couple of rounds there. Right. That first block we did off the scrum.
Yeah, I was way too.
We run it. Yeah, depth. Depth is a big thing. Okay. Also, just then, I think it was 2 phases before you picked and passed to Ben. You had the ball. It was you, Max, and I think Stu was on the wing. Yeah. And what was your option? It was a 3-on-2. What was your option?
Give it.
No, what did you do?
Run it in.
You ran it in. Okay. What could you have used?
Should have used the man. We had Rob on the wing. So
Blocker all round would have worked, or even straight hands.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah. Okay, so let's just. If you do need to take a couple more metres back, right? So they're predominantly forwards. Okay, so they're going to be a little bit slower. They've got media and they've got lev. Okay, so they're going to rush up a little bit. But let's just maybe take an extra couple of metres back. What will that give us? And. Sorry? Time. Perfect. Time. Get them a dog leg. Okay. So utilise our speed.
Yeah.
Apart from that, boys. It's all...
Full pass media and left. They're going to be up, and Rob and Baggett are going to be like that.
Exactly.
If we get the ball to the second man and Max hits the line, he's going to go straight through.
Perfect. Yeah, he started recording while they were warming up because they didn't want to go back and. Yeah, we got 2 minutes. Please. 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Yeah.
I got inside.
Unlucky bet out. Oh. Nice, Alex. Unlucky, Jamie. Okay, boys, let's think.
Go, Max! Open your legs!
Okay, try there.
Yeah, Red, just really quickly.
Dan, we got a minute.
Keep it running all the way through now.
No, I'm saying we're nearly on our 20.
Is that only a minute left of it?
Huh?
Minute left.
Until we're done.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been 20 minutes. Huh?
We're done now.
No, got a minute. Got a minute. So after you've had this, you'll have 1 more minute. All right. A lot better. Right. You utilise a gap. Right. There may have been a hint of crossing just there, but you saw a gap. You made the decision as the first receiver to go through the gap because you had a mismatch. You had Rob on one side and Bag on the other. It's perfect. Okay. We didn't use a blocker. We didn't use a round. Okay. You said he called it. What was your issue with that?
It was only 3 people in the line, so it would have been second. So it would have been a bit, you know. Well, he would have left the man isolated. The end man that would have got the ball isolated.
Okay. How?
We've got 3 men.
Yeah.
So that's me, Stu. So when I say 3 men, I was literally mean he was Ben. So you had me, Ben at the time was here. So if Ben's going to cut that, I'm going to cut that out.
Basically, he's saying if I went on the block, then it would have just been him there.
It would have just been him on his own. Max didn't tell me he was going round, but
Yeah.
unless he would have, you know, been able to, I just thought I would have put
Okay. So would you say it's good decision making? After he called it, he realised that it wasn't on and taken it himself.
Yeah, definitely.
Perfect.
Realising once he called it afterwards.
Now you happy?
Decent. Yeah. Let's go.
Face up then.
Rob, stay. Get out. You've lost it. Please, you've lost it. Please, you've lost it. Out. Thank you. Yes, please.
I've got wide ball.
And again, stay with me.
Come left.
Poor decision making there, Max. Yeah. Good decision.
Push your wide. Still there, Ash, still there.
Play it, still in. Okay, yeah, it's not done.
Come here, boys. Boys, scrum.
Asher, it was a 2-on-1 there. Let's think about it, okay? Good running.
Go down.
Sonny, get on side, please. Ben, are you okay?
Boys over.
James, how long?
4 minutes.
4?
Better, boys. Come on, boys, quickly. Leave that left, leave that left!
Can I have a timeout? Yeah, guys, here we come. Have you called it?
4 minutes.
No, it's just a timeout, boys. Just a timeout.
First handshake though.
Yeah, boys, here we come. Yeah, better. Right. Just then, well, I know we scored because of the mismatch on the outside. Okay. We had a 3-on-1 on the outside, and we didn't do anything with it. First receiver drew in his first man. Second receiver drew in his man. Okay. And then it was a 3-on-1 against a prop. Okay. Oh, sorry, it was against Joe, I think. Okay. And we butchered it.
When was this?
So Ben had the ball. You called an inside. Okay. There's no communication. Okay. There was no call moved. There was no call. No move called. Okay. Okay, that's fine. You called the switch, but you called it as you were running in. Okay, so let's just call it that a little bit earlier. We scored, which is great, but we're really trying to. We want to think about it. Okay, in a game, if you've got a 3-on-1, you should be scoring 100% of the time. Okay, but the tackling is a lot better. We're retaining the ball, which is awesome. Okay, in defence, we're talking a little bit more. Okay, at the right time, we're keeping our own ball. We're even turning over a few balls, which is perfect. We just need to make sure we're getting those 2-on-1s, those 3-on-1s, those 3-on-2s, making sure we're converting them. Yeah, decent. All right. Sorry? Yeah, it's fine. Come on, Sonny, we've got to stay on our feet, don't just lie on the ball. Play on, Diggs. Hold that. It's gone quiet again.
Come back inside.
Okay, so Lewis, what have we just talked about?
Go now, you take Get down, go down! Go down!
Terrible. Let's keep thinking. Yeah.
That's one's back. Go back! Leave that. Ball. Right side. What's that?
Better. Still a little bit quiet though. Good pass, Lewis.
Come on, let's go. No rock, eh? No point in sitting in there, you give us a man down. Drop, Matt. Drop. One. Relax.
Easton. That's our ball. Yeah,
Lewis, think! Lewis, think! Chick, think!
Go, Chicky! Snowden!
Good try. Cheers, James. Oh, I got there in the end, guys, didn't we?
That's play.
Yeah, guys, we'll just have a quick chat in here. Just... Thanks for that, mate. Cheers, boys. Cheers, boys. Thank you for that. Cheers, Benno, as well, filling in late. Okay, boys. Here we come. Yeah. Good points.
Like last one, we used the space really well. Max, he drew him, but I think it was quite clear that we were trying to get wide, so he saw that the defender drifted, took the gap.
I know it wasn't necessarily a first receiver as well, but there was like, it's on the ball, so there was people running line all the time.
Yeah.
It just created like him, got the defenders moving a lot. It's good.
Yeah, it's perfect. The best thing, the best tool for a player and a coach is when somebody does something well, is explaining why it went well, and also when things don't go according to plan, whether it's successful or unsuccessful, is explaining what happened. Because once you explain it, it shows an understanding of what's happened and shows how you can change it. And that's the best thing as a player and a coach, is to know what to work on. Okay, communication got a lot better. I think that first sort of 5-10 minutes, that first half, I think we were just cold, weren't warmed up. It's a bit early. It looks like it's about to start snowing. You know, I think it was a bit of that. Once we warmed up a little bit, you know, we had a bit of contact and stuff. It was a lot better. Obviously, the change with Sonny as well gave us a little bit more strength. Things that you think could improve that drill, or things that you think you guys individually or as a team could improve on.
Rucking. Obviously, I know the majority here are backs. Me and Ben being but a lot of the time when someone saw a ruck, sort of step back, wait for someone else to take it.
Yeah.
You win in a game because you have 8 forwards. We only have 3 forwards. There's no need to stand back. You have to just hit it.
Does everybody agree that the forward should be doing the rucking?
No, you used to be the first person actually.
Okay.
I'm thinking where it's 6 aside, it's just whoever's there.
Yeah.
Because that could easily be the forward.
Would you think? Do you think it's just in 6 aside that it should be the first one isn't there?
No,
or?
in 15 aside it should be, but more so in 6 aside because it's not.
Yeah. Everybody should be capable. You know, we're not expecting Ash to be able to knock off Rob. You know, but maybe try and manipulate him. Use his weight.
In there. I mean, even just being over it could put a player off if he wanted to contest it. If he wants to stand in the line instead.
Okay, so does anybody remember what my session objective was?
Playing off first receiver.
Okay, what was the key terminology I used? Space. Yeah. Looking for something else. Yeah, they were the moves. Sorry. Time. I did mention that. Yeah. One key thing that I'm looking for came primarily from the 10. Decision making, perfect. Yeah, it's knowing how to use that space, depth, time, yeah, and those moves to make the right decisions. Thank you, mate. But yeah, happy with that. Like you said, we weren't focusing on the outcome. We weren't focusing on rucking or tackling. You know, although that does affect the game, I wanted to focus specifically on when we had the ball, how we used it. So it doesn't matter whether we had 1 chance or 100 chances. You know, if we've got a 3-on-1, if that's the only 3-on-1 we have in 80 minutes, we want to score it. If we have 20 of them, we want to score 20 of them. I think that's yeah. But yeah, again, cheers for that, guys. I know it's a bit crap in the morning, but yeah.
Good to get some rugby.
There are other guys here. If you haven't got any lectures or anything, there are other guys here that are going to be running other sessions like kicking and passing and you know, rugby. So if you guys have got nothing else to do, yeah, we'll be doing it for the next hour. So there's another 20-minute session, and then I think that's it actually. There is football as well. I don't know if there's 2 running at the same time or just the 1. Yeah, mate. They're going to have to take 10 minutes to set up and stuff. So just fill in if you guys are around. We'll appreciate. We are at 11:15.
Well,
Awesome. Cheers, buddy.